blows the Atlantic. Oh! Oh man, we're all underreacting. Record our life. Maverick, please get off right now. A rainy day in Myrtle Beach.
The cat is back here too.
And Frankie. You don't want to be
Our whole family's in this room right now.
Kylan's back hurts, so we're gonna go sit in the hot tub.
The 3.5
getting
foot,
cranky.
the 3.5 foot hot tub.
All right, just picked up our rental car. Today's rental car from Turo is a Mazda hatchback. I don't know the model. It's a Mazda hatchback. It seats enough to fit our family. So anyway, we are in Myrtle Beach. Today we are actually going to be filming with the Handyman Hal crew. So Handyman Hal is another children's channel, YouTube channel, and we have known them for a while. Have interacted with them online and had some calls with them over the years. This is our first time actually doing a project together, which I'm super excited. We met them briefly at an event down in Orlando, but now we actually get to kind of hang out, and yeah, it should be fun. So anyway, I'm going to take you guys along today as we kind of do a little bit of a day in the life. It's not a normal day in the life. This one will be a little bit different because we are including another kind of crew on our journey today. But anyway, it should be fun either way. So yeah, here we are, Myrtle Beach, Brekkie Breck, Handyman Hal collaboration coming at you.
You got extra batteries?
All right, filming at the Flywheel here in South Carolina.
We'll be at the workshop first, so this is shot out of order. But
Yeah, I'm just excited to watch your process here. This is fun.
Like Brekkie Breck and Handyman Hal went on a date, you know? How was that, you guys? Was that fun?
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
feeling nice. we didn't see anything from them. We did an intro and outro with them.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Cool.
Wow, that was so much fun.
You like that?
We're here at Myrtle Beach with Sean and Jason, and we're filming an awesome episode, Handyman Hal and Brekkie Breck. It's so much fun. We just rode the Sky Wheel over here. You can see that in the background there, the big wheel. Super fun. So now we're here to get a shirt made. Oh yeah.
We'll just stop paddling if you're about to run into something.
Thanks for the help.
I want to steer, but I also want to paddle. But like Greta's bad at steering, but I want to.
She's just having fun with it. This duck's like, guys, leave me alone. We got this dialed. We go backwards, you go a lot faster. We're coming for you, boys! We can't find Greta's pink Care Bear, which she named Gigi after my grandmother who passed away. Gave it to her while she was in the hospital. So anyway, we can't figure out where we left her. So we're sitting here trying to retrace our steps.
So Lauren slipped this into our last package he sent us, and it's awesome. It's awesome wrench. These are the two sizes I always use, and I'm slowly becoming a bike mechanic. So by the time we get off this tour, I tell you what, I'll be qualified to come work at Lenny's bike shop. I'll work on all the balance bikes coming in there.
Oh, yeah, right. Ooh, I love that, Greta.
My last video helped you learn how to go potty. I'm really proud of you, buddy. That's incredible. Congratulations.
Some have been asking about Frankie and how he's doing, and he's doing good. He has good days and he has bad days. It's hard when he has bad days because you just feel really terrible for him. You know, he can't go to the bathroom very well. He can't, his hips and all of his joints just don't work, so he'll try to itch himself. He can't clean himself, so he's getting really, really bad matted fur, just chunks of mats. He's got fleas right now, so we've got flea treatment on him and a flea collar. And I feel pretty bad about that, because even when he's itchy, like, he'll get itchy, but he can't do anything about it. Like, he can't reach any of his itchy spots, so. We've talked about, he's a good kitty. We've talked about euthanasia, because it's hard for me to watch him be miserable some days, but, the girls just freaked out, because they were like, you can't ask him if he's miserable or if he's sad, and you don't know, like, you can't make the judge of that, and had a really good point. And it's hard too, because I've also had him since I was 14, so he's been in my life like every day, so to think about him not being there is just going to be weird. It's going to be an adjustment for me, like, let alone the kids. I mean, he's been a part of their life every day too, of theirs, so I mean, he went to college with me, and, you know, marriage and babies and all of it. I mean, he knew I was pregnant before I did. He would come and lay on my tummy, and then a couple weeks later, I would take a pregnancy test, and I was pregnant, and I was like, oh, that was weird. Like, he never lays on my tummy. And then when I was pregnant with Miles, he came and just, like, laid on my tummy every night, and I thought that was so bizarre until I took a pregnancy test, and then I didn't think that was so weird. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I think he's just been such a sweet kitty, and I'm gonna miss him. But right now, we're just trying to help him get through good days and get through those bad days and enjoy the good days, I guess. So yeah, but he's a good cat. I love him.
There's a weak spot you have to get. Perfect. Oh, careful. Oh, they got a turtle, Mommy.
Bye-bye.
He died. No, I'm kidding. Well, bye-bye, turtle.
Okay, can you grab Uncle Teddy for me, Maverick? And then someone else grab the story time sign. Alright, we got Uncle Teddy and all our story time stuff. Passing the RVs to get to the lodge.
The longest story time commute we've ever had.
Oh man, seriously. A solid 60 seconds. Hi guys.
Just got done flying the drone. Beck just got done swimming in the water. How you doing? You're cold. You can't be cold, it's sunny out.
No.
Why are you so cold?
Because it's not that hot outside.
All done. Wrapped them, sealed them, threw them in the lake. Now they're at the bottom. Show me what you take.
What are you talking about?
We're done. We wrapped it up.
Yeah, but you said sealed them, like wrapped them, like you're talking about something.
Yeah, the demons that were trying to keep us from finishing today's.
Anyway, it was great. We filmed a Brekkie Break episode at this RV resort. Went really well. What is your favorite episode that we've ever filmed?
Monster trucks.
Really?
Yeah, with
Okay.
the whole crew. Like,
Yeah.
Just to get, like, there was so many things going on. And the biggest piece of it, at the end of the day, like, I was inspired, and I was so excited to have, like, seen these people that pour their heart out. Like, those are the filming sessions where I get inspired regardless of the video. I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
that
was
was
so cool. And now I'm not only inspired, like, personally, but I want to do their job justice through our episode.
shout out to Straight Up Racing.
Straight Up Racing.
Woo! I am exhausted. This week in Myrtle Beach has been amazing. Super fun, super full. Oh, oatmeal's bubbling over. It's gonna start a fire. Anyway, we filmed at this resort that we are at today, and it was so cold. It was cold. It was cold out. It was windy the first half, which was challenging because I wanted to wear my Brekkie Brek t-shirt without a jacket. I just really wanted to. I had my heart set on it, and so I would take off my jacket to film the bit, and then I'd put it back on if we were, like, driving to somewhere new. But they have a water park at this resort, and I really wanted to feature the water park, obviously, because that's, like, amazing, especially when it's hot out, I'm sure. But it's April, and it wasn't that hot out, and so I was freezing cold, and I just was like, anyway, Kylan, I was like, I had him get the drone out to do some drone shots of me coming down the water slide. So I come down and I'm like freezing cold, and this water's like blasting me in the face as I shoot out of this blue one in particular. And Kylan, I look up and I'm like, I see him flying the drone just like sitting there on the back of the golf cart. And he told me he was going to give me a thumbs up if it was like, good, we're done. And then do this, like, do it again. So I shoot out of that thing, water blasts me, I get up, I'm like cold, and he's like, do it again. I was like, okay. So I run back up to the top, come down, do it again, run back up, and I'm like, what? I did it like 5 times, and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy. And so finally, after like the 5th time, he's like, okay, we got it. And I was like, oh my. So anyway, all that to say, it was fun, but I was exhausted. And it was great. I think it'll be a pretty good episode. Like, in my mind, this is always the conundrum, is like, I'm like picturing how he's gonna put it together in my head, and then sometimes when I wake up in the morning, because he edits at night while I'm sleeping, and then he'll publish the video and like have the thumbnail and everything done, and then I'll wake up while he's sleeping and watch the video after it's like posted. And a lot of times, like, I'm just, like, over the moon, like, oh my gosh, like, that was a great edit. That was way better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I'm just so thrilled. But there are those few times where I watch it and I'm like, oh, like, that was way shorter. That wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Like, the creativity element of, like, his brain versus my brain, and, like, you know, what we're both adding, you know, and that's the thing about, like, content creation is, like, sometimes, like, when you have a vision in your head and you make that come to life, then you can be proud of it and you can stand by it. But it's interesting because we're husband and wife, we're one, we're unity, and we have 2 brains, and we're both, like, working on a project together, and we both have our own opinions about how it should turn out, and it's always conflicted, you know. So I've contemplated learning how to edit, but Kylan has always said, babe, like, that would be a complete waste of time, because, like, your role is to be a mother to our children and, like, do all these other things, so why would you add one more thing? Like, you would just be so spread thin. And he's 100% right, but there's that control element that I want. But I think that's something that has been really valuable for me, is, like, because I can't control it, I have to let it go. And that's super helpful, because if I could control it, I probably would have created a monster of Brekkie Brek, to be honest. Like, I would have pedal to the metal once a week without fail, you know, killed everyone around me just to make sure that it happened, you know, not really, but, like, you know, I would have burnt bridges. My relationship with my children may not be as amazing as it is, I don't really know, but I just, that go get 'em in me is such a driven, like, person that the fact that I have to lean on this, I don't want to use the word flaky, but like Kylan is just like just enjoy the moment and live life to where it doesn't, like the success part of life does not drive him at all. Like success to him is just living in the moment and loving his children and his wife. And so, which is obviously like, that is what you want. But that part of me that's like, we could be, you know, financially free, or we could have it easier, you know, which again is such a conundrum, because what is easier, you know? Yeah. You work your butt off to get financially free to have it easier, but then you like lost living, you know, you didn't get to live life and enjoy it because you were working your butt off to be free, you know? So the fact that Kylan like just chooses to be free every day, regardless of financial freedom, is like such an inspiring thing to me. Kylan took the kids to the beach. I'm making oatmeal. It's 8:30 at night. This RV is a complete disaster because the kids completely managed themselves on their own today, and I was so proud of them. So tomorrow is a day that we're all just gonna relax. I'm gonna take the kids on a paddle boat ride, play some putt-putt, go to the beach, go to the water park and go slide with them. Hopefully it's warm enough. Even if it's not, I'm still going to enjoy it with them, and we're just going to have a good day. So yeah, I'm really grateful for this opportunity to just do what we do and this journey that I'm on. I woke up feeling so like emotional about so weird about not being a good enough mom and a good enough YouTube mom. Isn't that interesting? Like, I have this vision of who I want to be for the little ones that aren't even mine, but that I get to see. And when I see them and I meet them, I literally met 2 little girls at the laundromat today filming, whose mother passed away in a car accident. And so they live with their grandma now. And they were all doing laundry at this laundromat here at the resort. Yeah. They were just little, and they have their own cell phones, and they're just like watching whatever they want to watch. And they wanted to take a picture with me because I was dressed as Breaky Breck, and they're not 100% sure who I am, but they could tell that there's something about me. And so we took a picture, and it was sweet. But yeah, I leave those situations, and it's like, I'm such an achieving type person. I want to step in and like love them and like fill some small tiny little speck of their heart of that mom void, you know? So, and then I feel the guilt of not doing that for them, you know, in the way that I wanted to, or that I set out to. If a video doesn't come out the way that I had hoped that it would in my head, and it comes out too fast paced or too, you know, I wasn't, you know, intentional enough, or looking at the camera and being like slowed down. Sometimes I get really frazzled, and you can tell in the episodes when I'm just saying a quick line, like, and I talk really fast because I'm just trying to get to the next thing, because I may feel pressured from Kylan not being in the right mood, or me feeling anxious about leaving the kids for too long or whatever. Like, I know in my heart of hearts I am a good mom, and I am what I need to be on YouTube. And if it's nothing more than what it is, then fine. But this tour alone has been worth it. You know, if we were motivated out the door because of YouTube, but we come back in the door a year from now, you know, to settle down into a home, and it has nothing to do with YouTube anymore, and now it's all about just like loving on people, mission accomplished.